Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. When the Sulphur Springs City Council meets Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. in the Council Room, 201 North Davis Street, they'll hear a presentation by Police Chief Jay Sanders. They will hear the City Manager's report on the status of capital improvements, wastewater treatment plant operations, accidents and claims for the month, and they will hear a review of expenditures and revenues for the month. They will also consider several first reading and second and final readings of a number of ordinances. Among the ordinances is a rezoning request for property located at 729 Wildcat Way from single family to heavy commercial. Tax reinvestment zones and other property rezoning are also including. A board appointment to the Downtown Revitalization Board is also on the agenda for the third month. Here's Don Julian with all things sports.
Season Ticket Week got underway Monday morning for Wildcats football fans. Current season ticket holders had the opportunity to renew their tickets Monday at the High School Media Center. They can also do so Tuesday from 8:15 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. with no break for lunch. Be advised, lines are longer this year, so you'll want to plan for that. I talked with several of the fans after they renewed their tickets Monday morning. What is your name?
Bridget Nix.
Okay, you renewed your season tickets today.
Yes, sir.
This is new, a little new process.
Right.
How did it go for you?
Very smooth. They're doing a very good job. No problem at all.
You excited about this year?
Yes, we are. New stadium, it'll be exciting.
Does it look like you got pretty much the same kind of venue or the same location that you had before?
You know, I really didn't even look at it. I tried and I wasn't sure, so it'll be fine wherever we're sitting. It'll be just fine. New stadium, it'll be great.
Give us your name first.
Oscar Medellin.
All right, you renewed your season
I
tickets.
sure did. I just renewed them just now.
And how was this a new process this year? How did it go for you?
Well, it went by pretty fast. Get to see a lot of old friends in line.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a homecoming for us. So yeah.
You think you've got pretty much the same seats that you had?
I think so. Yeah. We are going to have a great section. Looking forward to a great year of football.
All right. Thank you, Oscar.
All right, thank you.
All right. Give us your name.
Jason Dietz.
And you just renewed your tickets.
I did. I sure did.
New process this year. How did it go for you?
It was smooth. The ladies that put this together and organize this every year always do a great job. But yeah, with the new arrangement of the seats, and I know they had a bigger chore this year for sure. So.
Do you feel like you got pretty much your same tickets from the location, everything?
I think so. Looking at the diagram there, they're sure in the same ballpark for sure. So we're excited for the new stadium and Wildcat football.
Very good. Thank you, Jason. What is your name?
Jill Sapal.
Okay. And you renewed season tickets today?
Yes, I did.
That's a new process. How did you find it?
It was just fine. You know, no one likes change, but it was great and easy, and the ladies do a great job.
Do you feel like you are about in the same location where you were in the old stadium?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Excited about this year?
Very excited. We have a senior this year, so we are extra excited. Yes.
You're looking forward to that new stadium and everything?
Yes, it looks beautiful.
All right.
So thankful for it.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
The Hopkins County Sweeties are off to a great start in their Dixie World Series. They have won 3 games without a loss. They defeated Mississippi 27-16, North Carolina 23-12, and Louisiana 21-20. The Hopkins County Sweeties play again on Monday night. Meanwhile, both the Hopkins County Ponytails and Hopkins County Debs have been eliminated in their World Series. Still, congratulations go out to the Hopkins County Ponytails and Hopkins County Debs for winning their state tournaments and making the World Series. We also thank the Hopkins County Girls Softball Association for information. Wildcats tennis coach Tony Martinez opened his 4-day SSISD tennis camp Monday morning at the Wildcat Tennis Complex. I talked with Coach Martinez.
2017, we're starting off We have marvelous weather out here this morning, though. To start off with 78-degree weather, it's really nice out here, and we have good turnout this morning.
Now you've got the smaller kids first.
Yes, I have kindergarten through 7th grade out here, and then this next hour, 2 hours, we'll have the 8th grade through 12th grade out here.
Now you've got a lot of high-powered help. A lot of these guys you know, and that I guess you taught.
A lot of I did teach all these guys here. They're currently in their senior years in college, at Schreiner and Sul Ross University. They worked the past 3 years as counselors at the University of Texas, and so they've learned a lot, and they're great teachers on the court.
Now, when you're dealing with the little kids, there may have been some that have been around a racket a little bit, but probably some of them, it may be the first time they've addressed a tennis ball.
It's a lot. Usually this morning there's about a handful of kids. It's their first time to hold a racket. And so we're learning the basics of just bouncing the ball, balancing the ball on the racket, just getting the feel of the ball, in their hands with the racket in their hand type of deal. So all this is, it's all new to them, but it's fun. And that's the main part we're looking for this morning, is where they're having fun.
Now, the older kids, they probably get into forehands and backhands and serving, just a complete tennis game.
We're going to do a little bit more this year. The kids, guys are coming in here. They're also going to try to set up some goal settings, what they want to do with tennis and what they want to do in their education, plans to make sure that they're going to go to college, what their goals are in 2 years to 3 years to 4 years. And so goal settings, things that they need to do, and it keeps them in their mental track on the tennis court too, but this way they know what they're doing with their tennis and what they're going to do with their education too.
I would think some of the older kids, or maybe some you've had in middle school, maybe along the way.
They are. I mean, the ones I have out here, they're on their 4th year coming to camp. I've had them for the first 2 years in middle school, and now they're starting as freshmen at the high school, and a lot of them are starting varsity this year as freshmen too. So it's going to be a quick, fast experience, for them.
It's kind of different working with these younger kids as compared to a team tennis that have a little bit more court time.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, but they will pick it up in time. It's not like they're starting, from the very beginning. These guys that we have out here teaching are dynamite on getting them going on the fast track.
And the kids are eager to learn. That always helps, makes it fun for you too.
It does. And these kids that we've talked to, and we do talking to them before they even get on the court, they've played other sports. And that's what we're really happy to hear, that, hey, they're not just a one-time tennis player. They're also involved in other sports. And that's what makes a better tennis player, is someone who's a little bit more done some soccer, done some t-ball, done baseball, basketball. That makes them a whole lot better on the tennis court.
Now, if they couldn't get out of here today for one reason or the other, will you let them come in a little bit late and start?
Definitely. We prorate it each day type of deal. It wouldn't be, each day as it goes down. So we do have that. The gentlemen that we do have coming in, they're also available this week for private lessons in the afternoons. Throughout the weekend, they're here till next week. In the evenings, they're doing a Greenville tennis camp, so they're busy all day this week, and then in the weekend they're doing Mount Pleasant tennis camp. So they're going to be busy this week, but they do have free afternoons, and so we can take anybody in, starting tomorrow too.
To give you a good feeling to look around at this facility and know that you've got this facility for a camp and for your team.
Definitely, and and it's still. It wows everybody, that comes in here, because there's a lot of people parents are here this morning. This is the first time for them to see this venue, and they're very impressed with what we have here in Sulphur Springs. So it does make a great, when you're coming in to do a camp, this is an ideal place.
Well, best of luck with your tennis camp this week.
All right, thank you.
Just for the fun of it, some people who are Wildcats football fans will be putting together a weekly video during football season. Part of that video will have some famous people in it, and perhaps a few that only their mother might know, repeating the Wildcats football team's chant for this year. You won't want to miss that. We hear more about this must-see weekly video from Wildcats Athletic Booster Club member Tori Humphreys.
we're putting together a video this year that we're going to show each week to the kids. A lot of it will be with the Coffee with Coaches and the morning stuff, but we're going to pick out different folks in the community to kind of help us out with a little chant we've got going that Coach Owens wants us to do. And so it's going to be a good mixture. I'll keep it a surprise who all is going to be in it. There might be some KSST people in it. I don't know. But it's going to be a fun deal, and I think the kids will get a lot out of it. And with social media and everything now, they can tweet it and whatever you do, Snapchat and all that stuff. So I think it'll be fun. Be fun. And we stole the idea from TCU. My daughter brought that with her, so the $10 million education, I got that out of it, so that's good. Yeah.
So this would be just a brief little thing that people could watch?
Yeah, it's just a brief little thing. It's kind of a hype deal and shows different people in the community supporting the kids, and I think it'll turn into a real fun thing. And then I think they might get into anticipating each week who might be on it. So that's kind of part of the fun too. So it'll be good.
You got a name for this?
No, not really. Not really. We call it the Don Julian Special. I don't know.
There's money to that?
Yeah, well, if you've got a trademark, maybe we could do that.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.